This is me from like a few months after the video that you're watching. I just wanted to say sorry for not posting in so long. The reason why I haven't posted was because my computer that I used to post my videos and to edit my videos was damaged, so I wasn't able to edit them or post them. So yeah, but enjoy. What's good, homies, broskies, everything in between? Yo, I'm back. Today I'm feeling a bit more lively than I do normally. I don't know why, but it's been like another month since I last posted. I'm going to improve that. I promise. You have my word. Okay, you don't have my word, but here we are, another video. Today I'm making a Bleach video, my first Bleach video. You see, I just started watching Bleach, and so I thought, okay, why not do a little review on what I've seen so far? So today I'm going over a quick review of the first arc, but before I say anything else, hit that intro.
Time I got you, I'm always feeling fresh. Okay, I keep my homies with me, I can never stress. Okay, I keep my Bible on me, I'm forever blessed. I done failed my test, diamonds on my chest. I'm the best, nonetheless. Pull up in a Tesla, on a quest.
So, the substitute Shinigami arc. I'll be honest, out of all the anime, especially the old great anime, like the big three anime especially, this arc was the worst starting arc out of them all. Now, I enjoy Bleach, but you'll see later in my reviews of the show that I have many criticisms with it, and I think one of the first ones comes within this arc because I obviously, it's basically impossible as an anime fan to escape some of the things in Bleach. I knew about Aizen, I knew about Ichigo's powers and his transformations. Well, not all of them, but some of them, and I knew about Bankai's and all this stuff. So it came as a surprise to me to start this show and basically be hit with a glorified Pokemon, because that's what the first few episodes really were. You just have Ichigo running around just killing a different holo every week. One's bigger than the last. Basically, monster of the week, but not done well like Jojo. Jojo does it well. It was done badly, and so it just felt boring. I was like, okay, is this story actually going to go anywhere, or what's going on? And I understand that this was important because you were setting up characters, you were setting up just all the plot that needed to be there to make the rest of the story make sense. And it had a very good end, that arc. But those first few episodes, I started Bleach, watched episode 1 for the first time like 5 years ago. And I tried again like 2 years after that. Then I tried earlier this year. I think I even got onto episode 2 this year. Then I stopped again. And the reason why I've tried so many times is because it has such a bad start. And I remember with One Piece, which people say has a slow start, I watched episode 1. The place I stopped, because with One Piece, it's my favorite anime, by the way. But with One Piece, I remember I watched non-stop years ago. I started it. And I stopped watching it until last year, and that's when I finished it and it became my favorite. But I remember when I started watching One Piece, I watched it maybe like 3 years ago, and I watched up to Skype, I believe. Or was it? I think it was Skype, and that's when I stopped because I got bored. Like 300 episodes in. I've stopped so many times with Bleach on the second episode because it was boring. Because it had like no direction. It felt like a filler. The whole thing felt like a filler episode. Each of the episodes in the beginning felt like filler episodes. And it only got good once we started to see, Ishida. I think that's when it became good. When we had the first Ishida incident and he called all the Hollows to come and attack the village, and then Ichigo had to go and save his friends. That was a good arc. And then onto like the actual Soulsociety arc, which I still think is the best arc in Bleach. But I'll get onto that in a moment because I'm finishing with the substitute Shinigami arc first. I think one thing that gave this show its shortcomings, I think one thing that it did wrong that other shows have done better is that when we start the show, we see the main protagonist and we know their goal. Luffy wants to be Pirate King. Naruto wants to be Hokage. Gon wants to meet his dad. we know these things from the beginning, so we know what we're working towards. Bleach, you don't know what you're working towards. You just know this guy's been given powers and he's chilling. And this can be done well. There are many shows where the protagonist doesn't always have, and I like that kind of show a lot of the time, because it doesn't, like, it feels a lot more free, you know, it's not constricted to one goal. But this, I don't feel like it was done well here, because when we meet this character Ichigo, somewhat average protagonist, you know, we see his family, we see everyone, you know, he's been given powers and that's it. He's just running around killing a different hollow each week. We don't know where the story's going, we don't know which direction. So of course I'm going to stop the show, because with other shows at least I know, okay, things are going to get better, because it has to. For Naruto to become Hokage, things are going to ramp up, and they ramped up fast and things weren't boring at the beginning of Naruto. Same for so many other shows, you know. Hunter x Hunter started with the Hunter exams, which was an amazing arc. And so I just feel like this arc was very slow, you know. I know it laid down, we met Urahara, we met Rukia, and these all important characters, you know, because without that arc, the next arc, which is arguably the best arc in the whole show, doesn't make any sense, because why is he chasing after Rukia if the first arc didn't happen? You wouldn't know who Rukia is. So I understand why that arc was necessary, but I just feel like it could have been done a lot better. But still, it ended very well. And the next arc, the sneak into the Soulsociety arc, I think was just very good. And the one after that, and just that whole Soulsociety introduction, I think was probably the best Bleach has been up to where I'm at. Because I'm at, currently, the Arrancar, they're defending the city, Kagagara, against the I don't know the name of the city, the town, against the Arrancar, and they've just beaten up a few, and then the weird Donnie comes in through the portal, and he basically revived all the Arrancar. But back then, especially at the time, it was like, okay, wow, okay, this show's actually good. It was worth watching. It was 20 episodes to get to this point. We get to see training arcs. Who doesn't love a training arc, you know? We get a little bit of foreshadowing, seeing Ichigo turn into the Hollow. I love Urahara as a sensei. I think he's really good. I like his kind of chilled demeanor, because, you know, I think having a sensei that's just too serious kind of pulls, for a shonen, it's just not, I don't know, it's too serious, you know. You want a bit of, you know, giggles and fun. You don't want everything to be too serious. So having a sensei that's kind of relaxed like that, but you can tell that he can be serious when he needs to be, I think is always a good touch. So he was a good sensei, you know, seeing them sneak in and seeing all the new powers. I love the Gote 13, because it's one thing I love about anime. I'll probably make a video about this soon, but I love it when there are like a group or just strong people that you don't know much about, and you don't even know all of them. And I think this happens in so many anime. I'll make a video about this, but with things like the Yonko or the members of the Akatsuki, or even Kuriko's basketball, the what's it called, the Generation of Miracles members, where, you know, we know that there are these really strong, cool guys. We don't know all about them. We don't know necessarily who they all are. And we did know, okay, with the Gote 13, we knew all of them kind of immediately. They showed us all of them. But at the same time, we didn't know what their powers were. We didn't know how strong they were. But at the same time, I just think it was so cool seeing how we go in there and they go in with the mindset, okay, Ichigo, save Rukia. That's all you need to do. Avoid the captains. You're not going to beat them. And it ends with him beating, 2 captains? I just think that's really cool. You get to see Ichigo get stronger. You know, Kenpachi's a fucking badass. I'm sorry for swearing, but he's just so fucking, I love him. I think he's probably my favorite character. Just seeing him just go into fights and give no fucks whatsoever. You know, I don't care about my job. I don't care about anything. I just want to beat this guy up. And if I can't beat this guy up, then there's no point in doing anything else. You know, I just want to fight strong guys. Which kind of makes me wonder, why don't you just fight the other captains? But I'm not even going to ask. Okay, so seeing him just beat the shit out of people, I love that, you know. I loved seeing how cocky Kuchiki guy, I'm so bad with names, but, you know, Rukia's brother was, and then how he was slowly humbled and then eventually gets defeated by Ichigo, seeing Ichigo learn the Bankai. I just loved the whole art. It was done so well, and then having the Aizen betrayal happen while Ichigo was trying to save Rukia, which had the 2 kind of questions going on, like, what's going on with this Aizen guy? You know, he just randomly dies midway through, and then at the same time we're thinking, oh, but how's Ichigo doing? You know, how's Chad doing? How's Ishida doing? So I thought, you know, it was just an amazing arc with all of the different things coming into play. It It was really good. Also, I love the idea of Bankai's, like how everyone has their own individual powers. Similar to, it reminds me of Stan's, kind of. Not really, but kind of. And I just love how, you know, you have the characters just, they're like, this is my last resort, and they just go, Bankai. I don't know the names of any of the Bankai. I would say it, but like, wait, let me look one up real quick. Bankai Minatsuki. Pew, pew. And then, you know, the fight happens and the person who used the Bankai wins. I just think it's so cool. And the fact that Kenpachi doesn't even have a Bankai and he's still fucking beating the shit out, probably stronger than most of the captains already. Which makes me think, is he naturally stronger than Ichigo? Probably. But yeah, it was an amazing arc, amazing rescue arc. It leads into the whole Aizen thing very well. You know, Aizen's betrayal, honestly, so cool. How he just like his powers are amazing. How he just absolutely break, I think, what's her name, Himamori's heart. Because she kind of annoyed me, I can't lie. Like, how can you tell me, what's his ice guy's name? You're day one. You've known that guy since you were knee height. And you're trying to kill him because you think that, because of some guy you've known, in human years, like, 20 years maybe? Max. Probably like 10 years. Whereas you've known that guy since you were a child. But, yeah, I just think that whole Aizen thing was just so cool. And then at the end, he finally saves Riki and they go back. Amazing arc, amazing. And I would say it only gets better from there, but not really. I mean, where I'm at right now is very good, but there are some parts where it gets a lot worse. I'm skipping all the fillers, but I'll probably do another video where I do the rest of Bleach, or at least the next few arcs of Bleach later. So thank you for watching. If you have any opinions about Bleach, anything you disagree with or agree with, put it in the comments below. You know, we can talk about it. I'm going to start replying to some of my comments. I'm the laziest guy ever. That's the thing. Because realistically, I could probably post a video every day if I really just put my mind to it, but I don't. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.